Hi, my loves. Welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. If you're interested in your personal, the information for all of that is listed below. All right, Gemini. Let's see what's coming in towards you or what's going on with you. I am getting that there's a lot of energy on like concentrating on meditation or like some type of practice or mantra, or like if you told yourself, okay, I'm going to try this for 30 days and you are like you're sticking through with something. Like it could be a diet, it could be a workout, a new job, a new something, but you're sticking with something. And like you're telling yourself, no matter how much I want to give up, no matter like you're not doing it, you're not letting yourself, you're being very not hard on yourself, but you know what you want to do, so now you're getting motivated to go after it. It's a very powerful energy that you're in, Gemini, because now you're ready. You're like, you saw what you want, and like you're taking yourself serious when it comes to this. Yeah, I like the energy. All right, the star, exactly. This could also be like you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but this could also be like, let's say you have a YouTube channel, you're taking it more serious. If you have a Facebook, Instagram, or social media, some type of account where you want other people to look, that's happening. Unless, okay, if it has nothing to do with that, then you're just in general, you're focusing on your healing and you're focusing on your movement and what you want to do, what you want to be, the type of person you want to become. You're having a clearer picture of what that looks like, and it looks realistic to you now. It doesn't look like it's too far away. You're excited about it. You know you can have it. I just feel like there is going to be like this, you could be getting into counseling, or you could be journaling, or there's something new that you're trying. You're trying to talk about your fears as much as you can. There's this fast change that's happening, and it's going to come because of that. It's like you realize how you can release. Exactly. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands with the Five of Swords. What was so toxic? There's something that was extremely toxic in your life, and you're figuring out how to talk about it. Maybe it was like trauma, like it was very traumatic for you. It could have been like a past relationship. It could have been like in your childhood. It could have been, for a lot of you though, it feels like an ex that was very abusive towards you, like very neglectful and very mean towards you. Like they really fucked with your self-esteem. And I feel like that you kind of brought that forward with you, and I think you're learning how to let that go. But in letting that go, it's also letting go of the part of you that was protecting you the most, right? Because of this, it's like taking off the mask, right? The first time you're trying to test out the new air, it must be scary as fuck, right? Because if it's so toxic, like, and you don't know the difference, like if you can't smell the toxic poison in the air, and you don't know the difference, and you can't take off your mask. If you take off your mask, it's like, okay, well, I don't want to chance it. What if there is still poison in the air? And it's like there's a part of you that's afraid of testing the air to see, or like coming up for fresh air. Because the thing is, the universe is saying it's clear, you can do it now. This is over. It has been over for a while. The Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords. You're learning how to heal this. And I also feel like you're learning how to do this by yourself. You're not doing it with anyone else. Like you could be talking to someone like in a counselor or something like that, but I feel like as you let it out, you're answering your own questions. You're not really gaining much from the person. You're gaining more from being open to your feelings and being open to knowing what you're feeling, like you're talking about it. So because you're talking about it, you're connecting to it, you're problem solving as you're talking. It's very empowering for you. And I think that even the suggestions that are like, even me right now, whatever I tell you, it feels like it's something you've already told yourself. So it's more like a confirmation. Anybody that tells you anything right now, it sounds more like a confirmation, because you already know. You already know. It's already been in your head to do this. It's just that, like, because it's been a little bit hard, maybe you've been thinking that somebody else was going to come in and do this. I mean, that's what they tell us, right? I think for so long when it comes to, we really do from a really young age learn how to give our power over to the higher powers, you know, like if that's our parents, if that's religion, if that's your teachers, your priests, your pastors, your all of that. We somehow learn that we're powerless and we have to give that over. And so when we go into situations that we don't know how to control, we get that energy of, okay, well, somebody's going to come in and save me or fix this, because that's what has always happened when it comes to things that I really couldn't control. You know, and it's almost like that, like, or maybe as children, and that kind of stays with us. It feels like it's an energy of feeling powerless, and that's going away. You're not going to feel that way anymore. You're recognizing that the power is all within, that you are the hero, that you are the one that frees yourself, and it's creating a very strong bond with yourself. That now I do feel like if you're in a relationship, it's not a good one. And you know that. You like, if you're in a connection with someone, it could be an Aquarius. This person's really mean to you. They're cruel. I think that they fucking lash out at you. They say whatever they think, and I feel like that's really no. It's no, you don't want somebody that, like, yes, you want somebody that's always going to be themselves, but you don't want somebody that's going to pick you to be their target practice every single time they feel a certain way. That's bullshit. No. And I think this person tries to do that with you, Gemini. So be careful. And this could also remind you a little bit of an ex that did that to you. So it could be like a bit of a cycle that's repeating on you, but it's not exactly the same. It's different. Maybe this mistreatment isn't so obvious with this new person, but it could be that, like, they still have similar ways of treating you or connecting with you. They still don't treat you like the precious gift that you are, and that's bullshit. I don't respect it. No, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. If they can't, because I feel like this is somebody that knows about your pain, knows what you've been through, knows how you hurt, and they there's a part of me that feels like they like it when you're weak. They like it when you question yourself. They like it when you don't know, or when you what is this? Why? Six of Swords, because they can feel you getting better. They can feel you moving forward. You might also be manifesting some amazing shit right now. They can feel you in the star energy. They can feel you wondering about what the type of person that you could become. And it threatens their idea of you, because in their mind, you're the power source. You're what they've always used to whatever they needed, because you were always that safety net. And if you move away, if you start taking care of yourself and you stop focusing on what they need, then they feel rejected. But this is something that has been affecting the both of you for a long time, or whoever is involved. It's been affecting all of you for a long time. All of you have been feeling like almost like a slave to this. You just feel like you can't keep doing whatever this is. The devil. Yeah, exactly. You feel like you're like a slave to this. You've been putting so much of your energy and effort into this. It's like it's been long term. Seven of Pentacles. You've invested a lot. And you can tell this it's over. The Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. This hurts. Like, I can't even tell you that it doesn't. Ace of Wands, but it brings on a new beginning with the Hermit, and it brings on a lot of clarity. This situation does clear a lot of things up for you. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Nine of Cups. It's like, you see, it's a secret. It's like a secret wish fulfillment. The universe cleared the way for you, and you asked for it. I think you secretly asked the universe, like, please save me from whatever doesn't need to be around me. Please protect me. If I don't need to be here, then tell me. And I think the universe was like, enough said. I'll do it. Let's do it. They removed this person from your life. The Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles. They had to yank this person from your arms, though. Or they're about to. And you know that literally from your arms, especially with the Six of Pentacles. There's a part of you that didn't want to let this go. But you know, like I said, it's time to come up for fresh air because it's done. The moon, it's like your deepest thoughts, you know. As soon as I tapped into your energy, you guys are like you guys are so similar but very opposite. For some of you, you might also be arguing about kids. Like you could be arguing about a child, or like yeah, some of you could be arguing or fighting or something about kids. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. See, I think you keep reliving it, my love. You have to remind yourself that you can't make this a trait of yours. You have to release it. It's very easy for us. If we keep going back and reliving the same situation, it eventually becomes a permanent trait of ours. Until we decide to change it again. So I guess it's not so permanent. You see, it goes back and forth. Like, don't go back and forth. I think you're ready to move forward. Don't get fixated on energy and don't keep going back to it. There's no point. I feel like there's like a little bit like a loop-de-loop, like a, not a loop-de, like a roundabout, I guess. What's the Six of Pentacles? The Seven of Cups. If you're not sure if you should give into it, then you shouldn't give into it. Life really is that simple. Like if you feel like it doesn't, not even feel, right? If you can tell that where it's going is not where you want to go, because it's so clear for us when we have anxiety is because we know deep down that we're not manifesting what we desire. I think I told Aries this. So it's like an energy of that. If I don't want to manifest that, I don't want to go there. Like I know that in the future I'm not manifesting what I want right now because I'm not choosing it. The only way we can manifest what we want is if we continue to choose what we do want. If we know what we want, right? Otherwise, we're just going to keep getting surprised, and we can't get mad at the universe when we keep getting surprises, because it is like we're telling the universe, surprise me. Send whatever you have. Send it all, or send whatever. We can't get surprised. We can't be surprised. So the universe is saying, okay, now that you know when are we going to end this? And when are we going to stop this right here? When are we going to stop letting people talk to us like this? Even if it's like your family or your friends or whatever. When are we going to stop letting people belittle us like this? I feel like there's an energy of people thinking that they can treat you. This could be your brother. This could be your sister. This could be your daughter. This could be your son. Like it feels like it could be coming from anywhere when it comes to you guys. I just feel like you're ready to free yourself from all of this, because there's so many people that think that they can have like some type of grip on you. They have like their energy wrapped around you tightly. And it's like they haven't let you let them go, or they haven't let you go. I bet there's a part of you that doesn't want to be released either. There's some comfort. You find some type of comfort by being there. It's like, you know, like the princess and the dragon. Like I always imagine when I was younger, I'd be like, because I like to be by myself. I've always been, well, yeah, I've always been an introvert. Even when I was little, I would just try to be a little bit more out there just so that I could try and fit in a little bit, because I realized that was weird, or yeah, anyway. But I always used to think, oh, she must be so comfortable. She's totally safe and nobody can get to her, because if anybody tries to get to her, the dragon gets them. So she's safe and she doesn't have to worry about anybody trying to like bother her. And it's almost like that energy, like you know that somebody has to come through, and you're not worried about anybody saving you. To you, it's actually the other way around. Like, wow, nobody's bothering me. There's an energy of I can finally do this. And maybe somebody tries to come in and let's just say you're getting over all of this like toxic situations, right? And you're meeting somebody new, because I can feel that there is some of this baggage that could be moving forward into this new connection, or in like if you do have a new connection. For some of you, I feel like you're learning how to let that go and how to not bring it with you, and not to Like, because I feel like this person might be, actually be careful with them too, because I think that this person tries to control you in some way too. It might not be the healthiest either. Make sure you're not repeating a pattern, Gemini, and that you're not meeting somebody, and make sure you're not lying to yourself when you say they're not nothing like the person I was dating in the past. Also be very careful, like if you're attracting the same zodiac signs all the time, like if only Leos like you, or if only Pisces like you, or if only Scorpios like you, like pay attention to the pattern. Because I feel like for some of you, you keep getting the same type of person. Some of them even have the same like placements. Like, yeah. 10 of Cups. I think this person likes you, but I think they like you for the wrong reasons, my Gemmies. Like, I think they like you, but I think they... Okay. Please don't attack. Don't hurt the messenger. But it feels like this person likes you because you're a little broken. Or because they feel like you're a little broken. Like, they feel like they can fix you. Or they feel like there's something wrong with you and they can save you in some way. And because they save you, you're just going to feel all in love with them. And that they're going to be like your savior and your... This person has like a hero syndrome. They like to be the hero. They like to, like if you're in a toxic relationship, or were in a toxic relationship, this new person wants to save you. Like they have this, like, don't get me wrong, what they're going to give you if you accept is actually pretty fucking amazing. Because this is somebody that will take care of you. Like, they are interested in taking care of you. They are interested in giving you that, but that's their thing. It's not that they just want to do it with you specifically. A lot of their relationships have been them trying to save. It's like a damsel in distress. This person has something for people that are struggling, or for people that they need to save. And I feel like the main reason for that is so that they can stay with them and they won't leave, and so that they can somehow maintain control. And so I feel like if you start to become better, they're going to also struggle with you getting better, just like everybody else from your past struggled with you picking yourself. This person, once you start to switch, you're already in that energy. So it's interesting, because this is almost like the first time you're meeting somebody with this energy already in you, and like not something that gets discovered along the way while you're in the relationship, and then people resent that of you. This situation is more like this person sees it in you and like they like it, but at the same time it's a threat for them. And right, and anything that's a threat, you want to kill it before it kills you. That's a threat. And so it's like that's kind of what happens with this person and your independence, or the way that you feel confident about yourself, or when you start to feel like good or independent, or like you can go out without them, or with your friends, or make plans without them and things like that. They get really bothered. And so just it's like that energy. But be careful that it doesn't reflect past relationships and how they've treated you, and that you're not repeating the cycle. And if you are repeating the cycle, be honest with yourself, and then be honest with the person that, hey, this is one of my patterns. This is something that I've attracted in the past, and I'm not interested in repeating this again. And then let them know that you do find it like a problem for you. And if they don't find it a problem, that's totally fine. That just means you both don't really see things the same way, and you guys can go your separate ways, and you don't have to keep investing, but at least you get like your clearance, or you get your closure, and you're able to move on. You know, you're not staying stuck and again repeating a cycle, staying stuck in something you know isn't going to work, and then, you know, not really being surprised when it ends, because there is an energy of not really being surprised when all of your other connections really ended. It's like you knew it was coming, or you had an idea, but it's like with this connection, there's this desire that it's Because it can work, because of what this person is offering, there's like this energy of, well, I could settle. Which you could. I think you could settle with this person. But I don't know. I don't think you want to. It's an interesting energy. Because it's like, you know, that even though they will have a problem with it, they are somebody that's a little bit softer than the people that you've been with in the past. So their energy might be a little bit easier to control. Like, they might be like a really nice guy or a really nice girl or somebody that's a little submissive, doesn't really like protest much. And so it feels like you could be like, in your energy, like, well, if I stay with them, even if they don't like this part of me, or even if they don't like that I pick myself, or in these situations that I do this for myself, then I mean, they're that's fine, because they're not really going to say much or do much or something like that. So you might tell yourself like, well, I guess I could settle. But don't do that either, because nobody wants to be settled for. Nobody. And that energy stays hard with somebody. When you settle for somebody, that person that person can feel it. They can feel that you don't love them, and that you feel like you're settling for them, and that hurts. So it hurts bad. It cuts deep. Nobody wants to be settled for. All right, my loves. Thank you so much for staying till the end. I love you, my gemmies, so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. If you subscribed during this reading, welcome to the fam bam. Bye, my loves.